winter we've prepared for this. We've been to the gym, we've been to the pool, we're at Jim Smith, we're at Moyer, and now we're here at Wausau. What do you got? You got lots? Lots of energy? Bells up? Take it away.
We have alignment.
Have alignment, ladies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach with power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dragon boating was immediately for me an instant love. There is nothing about it I don't like. On the windy days, I love it. On the rainy days, I love it. On the days I'm exhausted, I love it. So I can't imagine, right now, I can't imagine life without it.
There's something on the water with the timing, the drum, there's something healing there.
When you get in the boat, you're just so focused on what it is you're doing that you don't think about anything else. You're there, and that's what you're concentrating on.
It's a story about friendship, perseverance, and survival.
Paddles up. Take it away.
In 1995, a doctor out of Vancouver decided to test the theory that when you had breast cancer, you could no longer do any upper body exercise because of a thing called lymphedema. And he decided to challenge that. And he thought the best way to challenge it was dragon boating. He found out that exercise, not only did you not get lymphedema, but people were feeling much better, they got healthier, they had a new energy in life.
In 2002, while recovering from breast cancer together, Barb White and a close friend would take a trip to Nelson, BC, where they would get their first taste of dragon boating.
We were both pumped on the way home at how much fun it was. It was just, you didn't have to think about cancer, you didn't think about anything, you just thought about the timing and that beat and that drum, and everything else disappeared. It ended up being a group of 6 people to start the base of the team, and then the first time we had a meeting, we had 60 people show up.
Half of our team are breast cancer survivors. The other people on our team are supporters. For an individual person joining, it's kind of scary because a lot of times you don't want to admit that you're a cancer survivor or you're afraid of what's going to happen. But when you join this team, it's like joining a family. Your fears of whatever might have been out there are gone.
Having the other breast cancer survivors on the team makes a difference, because the girls that have gone through that know what you've gone through. Every experience is a little bit different and everybody approaches it a little bit differently, but the end result is that we've all been down the same road.
Some women stay with the team only a few years. Others, like 80-year-old Sue Selby, can't get enough.
When I started, I was 67, and I thought, well, I'll do it for 3 years and then I'll see. When I got to 77, I thought, okay, well, I have to give it another 3 years. So that's my 3 years now, but I have no intention of quitting. So I'm going to keep going.
Deep water. Have alignment. Heads up.
One of my biggest fears was, how much am I going to be able to be physically active? It's something I've always done, and it's something I love to do. I was lucky enough to meet a lady who was a member of the Abreast In The Rockies Dragon Boat team. I didn't know that at the time, I just knew she was a breast cancer survivor. And I said it would be great to talk to someone like you or people like you on a regular basis. And she said, I just happen to know where you need to go. I call this therapy on the lake. All the other women in the boat, they've all come with their own story, their own survival of some sort. Not everybody's a breast cancer survivor, but everybody has a story and everybody has had a journey in life. And this is therapy for all of us.
2, 3, 4.
When I first started and they told me a race was 3 minutes, I thought, 3 minutes, you can do anything for 3 minutes. Dragon boating's hard and it takes lots of training and lots of time at the gym to prepare yourself for 3 minutes.
It is a hard workout, and there is just, there's a feeling of exhilaration and reward when you're done that I can't describe.
The first 3 or 4 years we paddled, we didn't lose anybody, and we just felt this was the cure for cancer, you know, that this is the end of it with dragon boating. Since then, in the last few years, we've probably lost 5 people, not only to breast cancer, 2 to lung cancer, 1 to stomach cancer. I get shivers thinking about the people we've lost, but mostly we're just a happy team, and a team that gives each other courage, and we have shoulders to lean on and shoulders to laugh with and shoulders to cry with, and that's the wonderful part about the team. You don't go through it alone.
Going to a competition or a festival, it brings a whole team together. Many times we just, come to the lake and we do our practice and go home. But when you're at a festival, you really get to know people much better.
Yeah, the camaraderie of being at a festival is just, it's something you have to experience to be able to know what it's about.
We've laughed and we've cried and we've just become really a tight group by the end of a festival.
Yeah, it's a little wet, this room. Not me, that was the last person. 1, 2, 8, 10, 4, 5, 6, full. Take it home. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! Good job, ladies.
Even though they didn't win a race on this day, they still feel like champions.